MOMnation, it's Sharon Harvey here, Focus on Fitness AZ in Prescott, Arizona. We are going to do a yoga sequence today, so we're just going to get started. I'm going to come on up onto your feet, and we're just going to do a salutation. So your hands are resting behind you. Try and get to your breath. So breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And ground yourself to the mat. Try and let everything fall away except for your yoga practice. So you're going to bring your hands up and you're going to reach back. So you're going to tip yourself back and then come forward, and you're going to forward fold all the way down to the mat. And you're going to half fold. Forward fold. And come all the way back up. And reach back. And hands to heart center. So hands to heart center looks like this. If you don't want to do that, just drop your hands. We're going to step one foot forward and do a forward lunge. So you're going to come forward with your foot and drop down to the mat. And you're going to bring your hands all the way up. Breathe here. And come back down. Step that left foot forward. If you had your left foot, if you had your right foot, step your right foot forward. And then do the opposite. So you're going to step that opposite leg back. And you're going to come all the way up. Breathe here. And slowly come back down and step forward. Half fold. Forward fold. And you're going to step both feet backwards. 1 and 2. You're going to be in a high plank. So you're going to just bend your elbows backwards and slowly drop yourself down to the mat. You're going to bring yourself up into cobra. Bent elbows. Staying here, breathe. Come back down. Then you're going to do an upward dog. So upward dog means you just unbend those elbows this time and straighten your arms. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And come back down. You're going to push yourself up into a plank again. So you're going to bring your toes, tuck your toes under, bring yourself up, push back into downward dog. And you're just going to walk your feet 1 foot at a time, bend one knee at a time. Feel that in your calf. Try and get that heel to the mat if you can. And walk yourself forward. You're in forward fold again. And half fold. And raise back up. Reach back. And hands to heart center. So we're going to try that again. All right? So we're going to try just breathing again. So get your breath back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. And I can scoot where you can see my body. You're going to bring your arms up. Forward fold. Half fold. And raise back up. Reach back. And we're going to step forward now. So you're going to go into that lunge. You're going to step forward, come down, scoot that foot back, drop down into that lunge, and bring your arms all the way up. And come back down. Step forward. Step the other foot back. Reach up. Come back down. Step forward. And then you're going to step both feet backwards. So step back, and you're in a plank. So now you're going to chaturanga. Bend those elbows towards your body and drop your body to the ground. Back up into cobra. Keep those elbows bent. And back down. Straighten up your arms this time. Come all the way up into upward dog. And back down. Curl your toes under. Lift up into plank. Push back into downward dog. Walk your feet. And come back down. Now you can stay in a plank. Push yourself back up into downward dog. And then step one foot forward, and you're back into that lunge again. What we're going to do is step both feet forward. So you're going to just come back up into half fold. Forward fold. This time we're going to stay here a little bit, and what you're going to do in forward fold is grab hold of your elbows, drop your head, and sway back and forth. Just ragdoll down. You're going to come into half fold, and we're going to go into chair pose. So chair pose is, if you need to separate your feet a little bit, go ahead and do that, but you can do chair pose with your feet all the way together as well. So staying here at half fold, you're going to come down, and as you come up, you're going to go into chair pose. So chair pose is sitting with your back flat, sitting into that pose. And we're going to wave our arms. So you're going to come down a little bit lower, circle those arms around, come up all the way, and then go back into chair pose. So come down, up, and back into chair pose. And down, last time, up, and chair. Just sit here for a little bit, feel those legs working, and come all the way down and up, and hands to heart center. Really good job. Really good job. So we're gonna go ahead onto the floor, and what I want you to do is just a bridge. Hoping you can see me here. You're going to bridge your hips. So if you have a block, great. If you don't, just lace your hands together and bring your hands underneath your hips. So you're going to rotate your shoulders backwards so your hands are here but underneath your hips. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Bring yourself down to the mat. Come up into a bridge. Rotate your shoulders. Lift your hips and your hands come underneath your hips. And you're going to breathe here. And release those hands, release those shoulders. Come on down to the mat. Bring both knees to your chest and rock back and forth. And bring your arms out to the side, tee your arms out, and bring both legs over to the side. Keeping your shoulder on the mat. Breathe here. Bring yourself back up and around to the other side. Remember, shoulders stay on the mat. If your shoulders don't want to stay down, don't go so far. And come back up. Bend your knees. Grab hold of those knees and tuck. Nice flat back. This really feels good on your back. And come back up. So if you want to stay here and do corpse pose and just breathe and meditate, you can do that. Hopefully you found this helpful. And again, my name is Sharon Harvey, Focus on Fitness AZ, Prescott, Arizona. Thanks MOMnation for inviting me to do these videos. I hope you're enjoying them, and I'll see you next week.